Good morning, YouTube. This is my new fucking channel. Welcome. I've obviously got a second channel where I put on a bunch of value and all that sort of stuff of how to make money online, how to appointment set, how to close, shit like that. How obviously I got out of my job. I'm starting a second channel, pretty much mainly for uh, documenting more of my life, making it more raw, more shit of what I actually do during the day, vlogs, yaps, what I'm thinking, what I'm going through, all that sort of shit for people that are fucking interested. Because I don't know, I just want to keep that YouTube just value, just testimonials, just education. It'll go a lot better when it's just like that, and then also this can be just more of a, I don't know, become fucking watch me do my shit channel. But for this video, I've got a bunch of questions that you cunts have put in on my question on Instagram, and I'm going to answer a bunch pretty much. So let me just get it up. There's a fucking dog here. Currently in Perth, Western Australia. It's sunny as fuck. It's hot as fuck. It's early in the morning right now, so it's not too hot, but it's been hot, which is good. It's nice to have some nice weather, but we'll jump into some questions. These are going to be the most asked questions. This channel won't be too heavy business model. Obviously, I'll still show shit about what I'm doing and how I'm making my money and how much I'm making and what my days actually look like I mentioned before. But it's just gonna be more about what I get up to instead of actually learning. The other YouTube channels more about actually learning. But here's some questions. The best way to get a job as an appointment setter. The best and quickest way is to get trained, is to invest in yourself, get someone to teach you, get certified as well. That's the quickest, because when an employee will see that you've invested in yourself, you're actually serious about it. That's one, they'll see you're serious about it. Two, they will want you because you're instantly better. Remember, and you kind of want to get trained anyway. I always say, obviously you can do it for free, but you want to get trained because it's a commission-based job. You're not working for an hourly rate anymore. So if you're shit, you're not going to get paid very much. But if you're good, you're going to get paid a lot, right? That's why investing in yourself is the best. But the best way to get a setting job by far. You'll stand with that certification as well. You'll stand out from 90% of people that are applying for those roles. What's next? How long did it take you to start making consistent income from setting while still in FIFO? So I was in FIFO. It took me a month to start making money. Enough money where I could leave my job anyway. So I started for about 3 weeks. I was just learning. Started posting content about it as well. 3 weeks. And then a month after those 3 weeks of just learning, I started making some money on my 3rd week, then my 4th week. It was enough to live off. 5th week, it was more than enough to live off, just $1,300 in a week. And then I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go all in. So, not very long. That's how quick shit can happen when you get trained. Because I got trained. I invested in myself. I tried for a little bit by myself, but realised I'm just a dumb tradie and I don't know fucking anything about this shit. I need to get trained. So yeah, that's how long it took me. Not very long. Obviously, I worked really hard in that month. It's pretty much all I did. I didn't go home and then go to the pub. I didn't go home and doom scroll. I went home, learnt, role played, practiced, applied, went hard as fuck. That was all I did. Do you have any regrets? If so, what's your biggest regret? Ooh, not really. No, not really. It's hard to have regrets when you get to a position in your life that you're happy with, because obviously everything that happens in your life leads to something, right? A mistake, whatever, you learn from it, you move on. It's really hard to have a regret about anything you've done in your life when you're somewhere you're happy. Obviously, I've done things that aren't good. I've made mistakes. Things have fucked up, right? But if I didn't do those things, I wouldn't be where I am right now. And I like where I am right now. People that normally regret things aren't out the other side of the failure, or they're not out the other side of the lesson or something like that. Get out of it, dog. There's a fucking dog just licking my shit. Is clipping worth it? Is clipping worth it? Clipping, yeah, I think it is. I obviously don't expect to be a millionaire off it, but it's good for someone that doesn't want to show their face. They want to learn marketing. I pay like 15k US out to my clippers, and they're not even big. Like, they're not big at all. I pay 15,000 US, so what's that Australian? Like 20 something US every month. And all those cunts do is just post my content. So there is money there, especially when you get good and you dedicate yourself to like a creator, and you work like over time, your account builds and your views get bigger and bigger. You can make some pretty decent money. I know guys that do it full time. Pretty much all the people that clip for me do it full time, but yeah, you're not going to become a millionaire off it, but you can leave your fucking job, that's for sure. How do I network? I got asked this the other day. Fuck networking. Honestly, people talk about it all the time and say like, oh, I need a network. If I just met this person, my life would be so much better. If I just, got the opportunity to be in the room with this. Fuck that, right? You're not going to get in the room with someone that's going to be worth it because you're not giving any value to them. Fuck networking. Focus on yourself. Like, you should be able to do it yourself. Become someone that people want to network with. That's what you got to do. I've got a bunch of people I want to meet and I want to work with. I don't expect them to reply to any of my messages. I just have to work on myself, get big enough to a point where they would want to talk to me, or they would even reach out to me. So fuck networking. It doesn't work how you think. Lots of people just wait for a handout, or they wait for some magic opportunity to come their way. If you're waiting for that, you're going to be waiting forever. It's never going to come. But anyway. How long have you been a construction worker? So I did my electrical apprenticeship, so that was 4 years. Also did a little bit of work, like just work experience, labouring jobs for like a year probably before that as well. So I did my maybe like 4.5 years, probably of full-time work as a Sparky, and then moved over to WA, finished my apprenticeship, probably another 6 months, came over to WA and then started doing another 6 months, I think it was, out in FIFO, and then I was done. I was out of there. Don't regret doing it at all. Like, construction's an awesome skill to have. One of like the coolest things ever is like, I just know how to fix shit. I can fix shit if it goes wrong, which I think is pretty important to know as a man. Because one, you save yourself a lot of money. I used to fucking have to go out to people's houses and do the most simple shit, and then my boss would charge them something fucking ridiculous, right? Imagine everything that's going wrong in your house, you've got to try, you've got to pay for someone to fix. It'd be fucked. So I don't regret doing construction at all. I met heaps of cool people. It just wasn't something I wanted to do forever. And that's it. Like, I didn't want to do it forever. I'm glad I did it. It was an awesome skill to learn. Taught me a lot about myself and life. But, yeah, I was just ready to move on to something else. Was FIFO really that bad? I think, here's the thing, like, I don't mind it, right? It's not great. I think everyone that goes to FIFO knows that it's not going to be great. Like, you're in a desert, in the middle of fucking nowhere, working in a mine, doing 12-hour days, if not more, for however long. I think it's not going to be great. I think it's fine. short term. I've always said go for it, you know, in the short term, but you don't want to stay out there for very long. Like, it's not a lifestyle you want to spend doing for very long. Like, all you're doing is work. That's it. You don't have any freedom. You don't have any, I guess, any sort of, you're just isolated the whole time. You have no freedom. Obviously, you're trading all that for more money, right? Go out there, trade it for money, get your money up, and then fuck off. That's it. People that get stuck out there, they're the cunts that, like, are so fucking miserable. They're the ones that get divorced. They can't see their kids, and then they get trapped out there because they may have got too many loans out, or maybe they get divorced and they got the house taken off them, so now they've got to stay out there to pay all the bills all the time. Like, it can turn pretty bad pretty quick and pretty miserable. So that's why I sort of looked for a way out. How often do you work? Changes all the time. Like, sometimes I won't work at all in a day, and I'll have the day off. Or a lot of days it's all I'll do. You know, I'll spend, I don't know, 12 hours working. Like, I'll just wake up and work all day, every day. The thing is, with like running a business or working for comms or anything like that, the more work you put in, the more money you're going to make. And you're in charge of your income now. Like, you've got that freedom. It's awesome. But now you're also in charge of it. I've got big goals. I've got things I want to get to. I've got awesome opportunities in front of me right now to not work as much as I can every single day to achieve that as quickly as possible. Waste, right? It's a waste. I feel like a dickhead. You know, like right now I'm trying to pay off my parents' house mortgage. Like, that's a big thing I've always wanted to do. And so, you know, obviously that takes a lot of work. I think it's like it's $120,000 to pay that off. That's a lot of money to just have spare to give to someone, you know, and to save to then give to someone. So yeah, I'm working pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie right now, but that's because I want big things for myself, I guess. Where have you travelled this year? Last year, sorry. Last year I travelled, I was in Perth to start with. Then I was going back between Indo to Perth. Then I went to Dubai for 3 months. Then went to Sweden for a month. Then came back to Dubai for a little bit. Then where did I go? Then I came back to Perth for like a couple of weeks. Then went to Whitsundays for 3 weeks to do my skydiving license. Super fun. Then went down to Brisbane for a week or two. Then came back to Perth for a couple of weeks. Then went to Tasmania, which is actually where I'm from. Went and seen my family for Christmas. And then that was my year. That was my year done. And then I'm back in Perth right now. So I was actually moving around a fair bit, which is nice. So it was cool to have that freedom. But this year I'm not planning on travelling too much. Just because I want to lock in, and I want to settle into some place and lock in. So I'm moving to Dubai in a week. So I'm going over there this week. Probably gonna, what's my travel plans this year? I'm gonna be in Dubai for probably 3 months, maybe a little bit longer. Head over to America, hopefully. Maybe New York, LA, Austin, Texas, I think it is. I don't know, a couple different places over in America. See where everyone's at. There's some people I want to meet over there. There's some collabs I want to do. Also, see if, like, I'm only going to go over there if the opportunities are there, you know. There's no point going over there just for, like, a look around. Only if it's, like, there's opportunities to meet some cool people. That's what I'm there for. But besides Dubai and America, maybe Japan, maybe another European country, maybe Croatia for a little bit, I'm thinking. boat party or something. So we're looking forward to that. But obviously, I've got the parents' house mortgage to pay off, so that's the main focus at the moment. I'll get that done in the next couple of months, but I'm not going to be trying to travel and spend heaps of money while I'm trying to do that, because it's just going to delay it. What do you do about taxes? Taxes, I just get an accountant. When I was in Australia, like, I'm obviously moving to Dubai, but when I was in Australia, you just get an accountant. I don't know much about taxes. I don't really need to either. Like, you just get an accountant and they fucking do it. But it's weird. This is a weird thing, actually. Not many people talk about. You know, when you go to an accountant and you're like, oh, hey, I'm here to do my taxes. Can we do this thing? Can we do that thing? And they're like, yeah, we can do it. But, just remember you're liable. And you're like, what? What do you mean? But are we allowed to do it? Yeah, we can do it. But just remember you're liable. It's like, what the fuck is going on right now? I'm paying you to tell me if we can do it. Am I going to go to jail right now if I claim this thing or write this thing off? It's like, imagine an electrician comes over to your house, wires your whole house up, and then comes over and says, yep, I'm done. Make sure you check everything. I'm off now because, remember, you're liable if it burns down. Like, what? I'm paying you because I don't know anything about, like, you're meant to be the one that knows everything, so now you're liable, surely. I don't know. Fucking accountants are so weird. But with taxes, just get an accountant. Dubai, obviously, you still got an accountant, but you're not paying as much tax, or if any. But yeah, what other questions we got? What's your story? My story is... What is my story? I was just a FIFO worker. I was a tradie. Obviously, like, very average. Didn't want to go to uni. Got into it because I actually thought it was actually probably one of the best options for me, being an electrician. You know, it was decent, pretty good pay. Obviously, like, I liked working with my hands. I liked being outside. I didn't want to go to uni. And then obviously started trying to learn how to make money online because I was just sick of the same fucking day, really. Out in FIFO, the same fucking day on repeat for like months, and my time was just disappearing so quick. Like, I could see, like, myself, if I didn't do something about this soon, I was gonna be 30 very quick. Because, like, I'd be out in FIFO, I'd do a swing, that's a month, I'd have a week off, and then I'd have another swing, and all my days are just merging into one, and I'm always at work, I'm never at home, never doing what I want, and then just fucking suddenly, it's been 6 months, you know, and I was like, holy fuck, imagine if you just get complacent with this, you're gonna end up 30 so fucking quick. So, got into making money online, got into appointment setting, and learning sales, and then remote closing. Replaced my income, then exploded my fucking income, and I pretty much just work with, you know, digital products, appointment setting, closing, yeah, and then I make videos as well, because having a personal brand's fucking goated. But anyway, that's my story, really. It's actually nothing too crazy, but yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, those are all the questions someone chucked in. All the other ones are fucking stupid. Like, do you watch the fucking FIFA World Cup? That's what someone asked. No. This is the crib. And this is the dog. What's up, Rocky? But that's pretty much it. Welcome to the new YouTube channel. There's going to be a lot more yaps on here. Vlogs. vlogs are going to be pretty raw, but they're going to be good. You know, it's going to be good to have a place where I can put what I actually do in the day, so you can get a better picture of like how much I'm working, what's this sort of life look like, because obviously I got a lot of people on Instagram that are interested, so this is somewhere you can come and check it out, I guess, and get a good idea of it before you decide you want to try to do something like me. But anyway, bonjour cunts, have a good day, and make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Subscribe or I'm going to come kick your teeth in. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Don't worry. But it would be nice. Anyway. Bonjour, cunts.